So, you've received a refusal letter from a U.S. visa application. This is not the outcome you wanted, and it can be upsetting getting this type of letter. Unfortunately, not all visa applications are accepted by the U.S. government, and many applicants receive refusal letters. But this doesn't have to be the end of your journey to move to the United States. While understandable to be upset by a refusal, don't give up. There still may be options available for you for a more favorable outcome. A refusal letter is a letter that denies an applicant's application. If this happens, you will receive a letter explaining on why you've been denied. In just a minute, we're going to go over what each type of letter means. But before we go any further, it's important that you know that these are general guidelines and you should always read the information provided on the letter before trying to reapply for a visa. The first thing you'll want to do when you receive a refusal letter is find out what type of letter you've received. This is easier than it sounds because each letter will have the official title labeled at the top. You'll be looking for something that says either 221G refusal or 214B refusal. So what do these types of letters mean? The 221G refusal is a result in missing documentation or information on the visa application. This means that your letter could be one of four colors. The blue form indicates the need for additional supporting documentation. The white means further processing is needed. The pink indicates additional processing needs to occur. And finally, the yellow indicates that there needs to be more time to determine the status of the applicant. Knowing the specific reason on why you received a visa refusal can help you correct the issue. If you receive a refusal like this, the best thing you can do is follow the directions on the form that you've received. This can involve providing documentation or waiting to see what the immigration officer ultimately decides. Another type of refusal that you may see is the 214B refusal, which means that you have failed to convince the officer reviewing your case that you meet the requirements for the visa that you applied for. This could mean for non-immigrant visas that you have not convinced the officer reviewing your case that you will be returning home after your visa ends. This refusal is not permanent and can be overcome. The best way to overturn this type of refusal is to provide evidence that will help convince your application officer that you do meet the terms of your visa. For example, this might mean demonstrating the extent of family ties that you have in your home country and that you don't plan to stay in the U.S. as a result. If you've received a visa refusal letter, consulting with an immigration lawyer can help you understand the situation better. They can provide you with options for your specific case. For example, in a case where you don't have sufficient ties, they can help demonstrate that you do have sufficient ties and that your stay in the U.S. will help you when you move back home, and you may need to provide more evidence. Receiving a visa refusal letter can be stressful, but you don't have to do it alone. We can help you, so call Visa Place today. Click the link in the description for more information, and don't forget to subscribe.